Welcome. I am the Tarot Tactician. I am reachable only at TheTarotTactician@hotmail.com, and I do not initiate contact. As with everything, exercise your own judgment and utilize your own discernment. In my world, clear your karmic energy or leave with it. Let's see. I'm seeing a lot of red. I've got the Two of Swords inverted. Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Two more. The Emperor inverted. That one came out with a little bit of a... felt hostile. And the King of Wands upright. There's a battle taking place. Stand by, I'm being called to a different deck at the moment. Let's check in. The number 3 is holding significance right now. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. There's a message as well that sometimes the delay is longer because the blessing is bigger. And that doesn't mean you're supposed to sit in a period of waiting and stagnancy without doing anything. There is still action required on your part. But be aware that there is divine timing here. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Picking up on somebody who is taking too much advice from outside sources that have not yet healed themselves. There is someone in the vicinity here of other people who are jaded or bitter or... what's the third? There's a third word come through. It has to do with being unclear. They haven't lifted the veil. They have not experienced their own clarity on how and why they are where they are. So beware of taking advice from such characters. There's one more here to come through. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Oh, and reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This is the Emperor inverted and the King of Wands upright. You are being called to really listen to your own guidance because there are convoluted messages coming through from other exterior sources that do not have your best interest at play or at heart here. And this is someone as well who is very impressionable, and be very weary of tarot videos that you're watching as well. Don't get roped into karmic cycles on account of listening to these videos, even in the background. Picking up on someone who almost has them playing, like they'll allow their feed to play as background noise or as a way of feeling that like they have company if they're in their own home or in their own space. This is an excellent time to really sit in silence and really listen to what's going on and playing out in your mind. Seven of Wands. Protect yourself. Six of Swords and Ten of Swords. There's a very clear split path. And which route you take is entirely up to you. This frequency you have felt in the past as though you have given yourself the wrong advice. Really look back at those moments and assess them now in this place of where you are. Because there is a very big self-doubt pressure that I'm feeling here. And it's displaced. It has belonged in the past. It no longer belongs here now. There's a maturity and an expansion that you have experienced since those times. So it's very important that you reassess those situations that stick out to you, that are coming forward, that are making themselves known, so that they don't affect you or don't create upheaval or chaos in this moment, because you're moving towards something much brighter. And there are people around that are not I'm not picking up on a particular maliciousness, although some of them could have it. But in other readings, more so than others, that comes through is there's someone actively trying to commit chaos to your life. That's not so much at play here. It feels more like these people are not being guided well, or they're not following the guidance they are receiving. It's almost like they're blind or deaf to it. They're not even acknowledging that it exists because they've been so scorned by past experiences in their own life. Knight of Wands. They've been burned. So they encourage much more defensive or walled up attitudes, we'll say. And that doesn't work for you. The World. Time to put an end to that nonsense. 2 cards from this deck. There's a significance of a looking glass. Mirrors are reflections, but the term looking glass specifically is coming through. There's emphasis on the way that is said and phrased. There could be something from a book or a hint in your reflection. There's going to be something that you see that you're being called to pay attention to. It's a clue or a key in this memory work that you're meant to do. And there's something about seeing a scar from a different perspective. Whether that scar is physical, emotional, or psychological, that's not clear, and it doesn't need to be. The point is to look at an experience or a wound with a change in how you see it. And that's going to elevate you. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Purple and black. I'm seeing someone that has been playing a game of checkers. And it's as though they were naive to the rules or had forgotten the rules. They had reached the other side of the board and they are meant to be crowned. But they're not being crowned because they're not calling out that they have earned that. So there's a blockage here, and it's coming from something that you're supposed to know, that you should know, that you're not calling into action. And it's your elevation, it's your place to take. So explore why it is that you are not crowning yourself here. And it's interesting that it's coming through as checkers. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. What's holding you back from claiming your place? That's a big question. Two more from this deck. Trust. Egg moon. And peace. Waning crescent. There's one more sticking out here. Resistance. Waning crescent. Take two cards from the angels. Ovular shapes or ellipses. Again with that looking glass. Really reflect on what your resistance is to your own inner trust and peace. Because this wound keeps popping up like it's a key. And it's reflection on it is heavy. All is well. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Yeah, that one's calling. Overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Have that trust and faith in yourself. Bring yourself peace. Claim your crown. That's the message. I leave this with you. We will check back in again. Be at peace.